Russell Martin is the new Rangers head coach. He's not the new Rangers manager. He's the new head coach. Welcome back to the channel. We're live. All right, I'm a bit dead, but I had to sit there for about an hour and process what's going on. Woke up and they announced at 8 a.m. 8 a.m. 8 a.m. announcement. It's almost like they know that no one wants Russell Martin. So they're like, what's the best way of doing this? Announcing it at 8 a.m. when nobody's awake, or at least when nobody's going to be, you'll be getting ready for work or something at 8 a.m. Absolutely crazy that they done it at 8 a.m. But yeah, why not just release it last night? Everybody knew. Everybody knew it was getting released last night, didn't we all? We all knew. Welcome to the party. A wee bit tired for a party. He's wearing trainers. I see they were doing a press conference. I'm not watching the press. I'll read out what he had to say, but I'm not gonna. I can't be arsed listening to it. He's got the vegan brogues on. Oh God, Russell Martin, man. You fell asleep listening to that, did he, Kevin and Patrick? Kevin came across a couple of sleek at clients. Oh God, maybe I need to listen to this. Good morning, robot. All right, let's turn the brightness down. I'm getting blinded here on about 20 angles. Yeah, the vegan brogues, right. 20% off on the lifestyle range on the Rangers store. They're celebrating Russell Martin. God, a lot of people are happy about that, aren't they? Time to bring in the new players. Sitting in the Royal Hospital right now, then they announce this at 8 a.m. Shite day, shite morning. Probably going to be another shite season. Well, hopefully all goes all right at the hospital, but yeah, Russell Martin's killed a lot of optimism. It can't be denied. Right, let's read out what they had to say. You know what I mean? It's like, look at that. Can you see that? Essentially, Martin 39 has managed over 250 games of professional football at MK Dons, Swansea City and Southampton, leading the latter to promotion to the Premier League in 2024. It's a shite resume. CJ Novo's happy about it. I'll need to listen to his feed. But you know, he's managed 250 games at a shite level. Like, that's the reality. Like, yeah, no, he was in the Premier League, right? But is he going to wear this season's campaign as a badge of honour, a shield, so to speak? Because I wouldn't be. I don't think he's got. He doesn't. I don't think. I know. I don't. He doesn't have what it takes, man. Just don't understand it. Yeah, Muscat. Why not? Ancelotti was more of an unknown. I think that's why people wanted Ancelotti, but he's a Buddhist. I don't even know what's going on there. Right, he's capped 29 times for Scotland. Oh, he had a short loan spell at Rangers. Oh, right. Joining Martin in Glasgow will be assistant head coach Matt Gill and performance coach Rhys Owen. Aye, that's the names I'm after. He's a vegan Buddhist. That's his beliefs. No, his missus is no bad. I'm hearing, haven't seen a picture like, but everyone's talking about, oh, she's 10 out of 10. Doesn't really do anything for us, does it, though? You know what I mean? Rather should be a 0 out of 10 if it meant we were winning stuff. Right. So we're going to dive into it. Russell Martin, let me read a few more comments. If they say head coach instead of manager, does that make it sound more continental? I don't know. Maybe he's got no control over who we bring in. That tends to be what a head coach does. What else? He brought up Jimmy Bell. Right, let's see what he brought up in this wee interview. And I quote, "It's a privilege to be named head coach of Rangers Football Club at the beginning of this exciting new chapter. I know what this club demands. From my time here, I had a taste of how special this club is, the expectation, the passion, and the history. Now, as I return, I'm determined to bring success back for the supporters, the players, and everyone inside this club. I'm here to set standards, work hard, and do my very best to earn the respect of the Rangers fans. There's a lot to be done, but the goal is clear: win matches, win trophies, and give Rangers fans a team that they can be proud of. We want to play with a bravery, to take the ball, to be aggressive, and stand up in the big moments. Preparations for pre-season are already underway. I look forward to meeting the players and building a squad that our fans can believe in." End of quote. So that's all Russell Martin had to say. Um, right. I mean, he talks about winning trophies, talks about winning games of football. I mean, Clement did the same, but we all know how many times we were getting beat last season, and it's almost like when we got back to a draw, Clement thought that was enough. He's managed no. I mean, Southampton, Swansea, Diddy clubs, man, in the grand scheme of things. He doesn't. I mean, yeah, he spent 6 months here. I'm not convinced. I don't think he's going to have to win games and trophies to convince me. But what else did he say there? Experience. I know the club demands. It's all the generic shite, isn't it? But see, instead of talking about, I know we need to win, I know we need to win trophies, why not address the fact that for the past fucking 13 and more years, we've been absolutely ranked rotten, and turn around and say, and I'm going to be the guy to change that, back himself? That's what he needs to do. I need to listen to that press conference. CJ Noble brought up how Ange was nearly relegated in the Premier League and Rodgers digging there. Well, if Russell Martin finished 20th with Southampton but won the Europa League, I could maybe understand that comparison. If he'd won a cup or two and took Southampton down, I could maybe understand that comparison, but it's reaching. You know what I mean? It's absolutely reaching, because what Ange did with Tottenham's after what he did at Celtic, and what Brendan did at Leicester's in between periods at Celtic, Russell Martin has done all this pre-Rangers. He's done nothing at Rangers apart from a shite loan spell as a player. I'm not going to sit here and greet about it because I think he got one goal. He's a centre back, not expect him to do much, but yeah, not who we would have all wanted. Blue Mac, see that whole the next manager who would have no previous connections to Rangers pish? Did they lie or change their minds at the last second? Rangers board look like proper melts now. I don't know if they lied, but tells me they want the Ancelotti, and whatever reason, we've not got Ancelotti. So was she? Imagine having white hair in your 20s. I don't think he's in his 20s, but I know what you mean. That's a lot of grey hair to have. I mean, everyone gets the odd grey hair, but you know, he's your wet wipe. Fuck, he's getting buried on this stream today, CJ. God damn, wet wipe, all that stuff. Did she? Well, there you go then. The more you know. Um, Look, I know it's a ridiculous comparison, but look at Rodgers, time at Liverpool, shite, but he's done all his work here. If Martin does that, then fair play, but will he? Can he see that? Yeah, but it's like Gerrard. To me, if Gerrard did well at Villa in Saudi Arabia, we wouldn't have been linked with him. I've got to base Gerrard off what he did here. Yeah, maybe Russell Martin's expansive, attacking style of play, whatever you want to call it, maybe it's going to do well. Not convinced. Yeah, he got some bird on him as well. Absolutely. Vegan restaurant opening in Ibrox. Is Gordon Ramsay going to let that happen, though? I'm not convinced. Martin from the scheme. Clout chaser. If he didn't have the followers, wouldn't have a new bird. I don't care about his bird. You know what I mean? I've seen someone put her up on the wall with the diddies hanging out, like, even though I don't know if that's her. I'm going to assume that's her, or else it wouldn't really make much sense to the joke. I've seen it all over Twitter, plastered. But we've read what Russell Martin had to say. Am I going to read what anyone else has to say? What's Big Kev saying? Through the many conversations Patrick and I have had with Russell in recent weeks, he has emerged as the outstanding candidate. Russell comes to Rangers with hard-earned experience. His time in the Premier League has sharpened his approach, both tactically and personally. He's better for it, and we believe that will translate into the kind of leadership and performance our supporters expect. End of quote. Aye. You know what? See, if I had like 3 points after 17 games, I'd probably label it as hard earned experience, and it sharpened his approach, both tactically and personally. Personally, I think that's a load of shite. One of the worst managers in Premier League history. That's what he's going down as. That's not even an opinion, man. Sounded hungover, did he? I might need to listen to this. We don't get rid of these shite players. We'll be at the door by September. Or he'll be at the door. We could be 10 points clear at Christmas. In what direction? First or second? By God. Here, if Russell Martin's 10 points clear at Christmas, I think a lot of people will be forgiving the Fegan shite. No, I would. Fegan merch in the Rangers club shop. That wouldn't really surprise me. But who's he going to get rid of? His style of play requires fit players. We don't have fit players. James Tavernier at 47, even though he's 33, I think, doesn't have what it takes, man. We'll give him. We'll back him. You heard it here first. 12 minutes and 10 seconds into this wee live stream. I'm backing Russell Martin till I can't back him no more, which will probably be after the first drop points, but we'll see how it goes. I'm a fair man. Right, that's what Andrew Kavanagh had to say. I'm delighted to welcome Russell to Rangers. This was a thorough, rigorous process, and Russell impressed throughout. His appointment embodies the club's goal of attracting top talent, empowering them and supporting them. We believe that Russell can improve on pitch performance while also helping build the culture and infrastructure necessary for consistent and long-term success. Attracting top talent. I mean, come on. Ancelotti had fucking Luka Modric. What's Russell Martin got? What's the top talent he's bringing in? Broxy getting punted for broccoli. That's pretty good. You're going to have to do a forfeit if Russell Martin turns out good. Okay. If Russell Martin wins the league in any season, by the way, not even this year, which, well, you get past this year, who knows? I'll shave my hair off. There we go. I'll get a number one. He had to hear first. He hold me to it. I'm not going to say trophy because he could win a League Cup, couldn't he? At the end of the day, even though I said he wouldn't. There we go. Apparently, Aribo's on 70 grand a week. Get a mohawk. This doesn't have the capacity for a mohawk. Hemp t-shirts and all that. Oh, that would be bogging, wouldn't it? Tav should be in the midfield, but we need legs in the midfield. Skinheads, if he wins the league, send Tav out on loan. Fuck loan, get rid of him. Loan him to the retirement home. That's where Tav belongs. But we've read out what Kavanagh and the gang have to say. What's our closing thoughts here? Because I'm sick of talking about Russell Martin, but it's official now, so there's no two ways about it. Aye, that's a fair deal. That's a fair deal. Please, Martin, get the job done. Get the job done. Age me about 10 years, Martin. Come on. Come on, brother. Russell supposedly likes to play away from home. Could be Buffalo mozzarella too. Are Rangers still buying Castor tops? Well, Castor own Umbro, don't they, big man? 500 quid though. That'll be a tasty super chat. Absolutely. Aye, Mohawk. Mohawk. I'd fucking drink bleach if we won the league. Just in case something. Yeah, I'll drink bleach. Nah, I won't drink bleach. Like, maybe we don't win the league, I'll drink bleach, but that's pretty much nailed on. Come on, Martin. Sort it out, son. If we got faith, can Martin do it? I'm not wanting an Empire Biscuit. I'm wanting a snowball. I'm not wanting second place. I'm wanting first place. Can Martin deliver on it? I'm not convinced, man. Give me something. The hype is a building. Can he do it? Of course he can do it, but it's the likelihood of him doing it. That's the problem. We will just have to wait and see. Right, folks, I think that's where we're going to wrap it up. There'll be more on Martin. I'm sure there'll be transfer news as well, but what is there to say? We knew it was going to happen. Brilliant news for Celtic. Well, the only positive to come out is that we might get to see Lucy Pinder at Ibrox. Oh, hold on. That's her name then. Let me see, let me go on Google here, see if the hype is real. I'll be convinced about Martin if he puts Tab at the door. Yeah, that's how he's won a few people over. Right. Why is it just? I go on Google and it's loaded up Barry Ferguson. That's not. You're no Lucy Pinder. You're Barry Ferguson. Right. Lucy Pinder Rangers. Lucy Pinder partner. That just tells you all you need to fucking know. Well, no bad, Martin. So how's he done that then? How's Russell Martin done that? Barry must be Beeling right now. The guy will be a donkey like Ferguson, Clement, Beale, and Gio. Eehaw. Rogers wishes he had a bird like Lucy Pinder. I'd say most people would though. That's it's a big Russell Martin getting stuck into that then. Fair enough. 41. 41. Agency McLean Williams Limited. Apparently Chris Evans used to date Lucy Pinder, man. This video's went off the rails. I've just been looking at this. That's what he needs to do. That's what Barry needs to do. Rogers in a different league to Martin. Not in the misses department, that's for sure. Well, a few divisions down, man. Fuck. I think he's a few. I don't even know. There's enough tits at Ibrox already. And on that note, we're going to leave it. A shite league guy. Rogers is a small, wee Greeting goblin. There we go. Rogers is getting buried here. But will Russell Martin bury him? Brendan Rodgers is like Porsche. He's fucking like pish, more like, man. His nose would take your eye out. There's Sean Connery. I'm going to go. You know what? I'm actually going to go add new badges for the sake of it. But that's it, man. I'd rather Lucy Pinder in charge than Russell Martin. Maybe she can be his new assistant. Who knows? Your best. Absolutely. How much more betrayal can I take, Tom? That's Polly Walnuts. Right, that's we're going to wrap it up. Russell Martin's the new Rangers manager. It's nothing we didn't already know, but it's official. They announced it at 8 a.m, which I think shite bag tactics, but you're free to do that. And God's coming from my left-hand side, so aye, I'm going to have to go address him now. Till next time, folks. Russell Martin, he's going to try his best. Will it be good enough, though? Have to wait and see.